Hey guys, here's a continuation or an update on our previous video. In the same thread, we have some more info relating on the future of the Transformers toy line. So let's just jump right into it. First off, MicroMasters at the $5 basic, now remastered as exosuits, vehicles that convert to weapons. The MicroMasters inside are now simply a smaller race of Transformers that still basically Target Master / Prime Master sized engines. So pretty much what we already have seen with the Titan Masters basic size in Titan's Returns. Next, Legends will continue with their current pattern with minimal effort to integrate them into the rest of the line. The little micros still fit inside as always. So basically same there. Deluxe and Voyagers will wrap up any combiners and add a few Japanese characters. MicroMasters will integrate via their weapon modes. Expect half-hearted base modes as well. Leaders will revive the base mode idea for the MicroMasters. Star Convoy and Super Megatron style leaders are planned along with the Japanese leaders from Victory and Zone. Titans will double as homages to MicroMaster bases. This is why Supreme was held off. He's the base that came with Countdown. Scorponok has a Skystalker rocket mode. They'll come with those two MicroMasters as well. This is the last part of the current play pattern era, so this is essentially the year we wrap up G1, US, and Japanese. Beyond this, generations will be split up 3 ways. Studio series will continue to have 2 or 3 waves a year. Cybertron Warriors will be positioned under the Generations banner to allow for more involved transformations based on the new show. The homage line will continue with 2 or 3 waves a year. A new theme every year. 2000's RID show is owned by Disney, so that is being overlooked. Armada is being developed, with plans to do the other 2 after as a new trilogy. Minicons revived as the $5 price point. Minicon gimmicks across the 3 series, along with Energon pants shirt combinations. John, referring to John Warden, head of Transformers brand at Hasbro, doesn't want to do Beast Wars after ending Prime Wars so Beast heavy, but the brass at Hasbro want to eventually get to it properly. Animated show is co-owned by CNN, think they mean Cartoon Network, so it's unlikely to ever return in any form. With Cyberverse eventually being a remix of G1 by way of IDW style designs, the G1 presence is one ending of Generations or the main line. Studio series will absorb the premiere editions we see for each new movie line. Similarly, what we saw as RID Warriors will be absorbed into Generations when Cyberverse debuts. This gives them a unified scale and the chance to feature more elaborate transformations for the fans and kids who want them. The mainline movie and Cyberverse toys will then be the gimmick toys now. You can avoid all these if you like, and still get your proper toys in your own line. So basically I think what they're saying is that they'll have a line for kids and a line for collectors. Once this change begins, we'll see a demarcation of sorts between the generation lines. Legends will be mostly the homage line, but the movies have enough smaller characters to get away with their own eventually. They don't really distinguish if they're talking about the Legends scale or the Legends toy line. Studio series, Cyberverse, and Homage will all get Deluxe and Voyager scale toys. Expect a total of 7 waves a fiscal year for each price point, 2 to 3 waves devoted to each subseries, alternating between them. Deluxe with 3 to 4 new molds each wave, Voyager with 1 to 2 new molds. Only Studio Series and Homage will get leader scale toys. These sell the worst because of the price point, so they're intended to be special toys whose characters shouldn't be done at a smaller scale. Still only 5 or 6 total figures a year. Titans will be limited to 1 every holiday season as always, and a Studio Series Devastator is being planned, no Wrecking Balls. So there's a lot to go through here, but I think the general consensus is it's all fake. A lot of this we've seen before. Obviously, the Omega Supreme and Scorponok thing, they were in the fan vote with Triptychon. Obviously, we'll get them eventually, but I don't think that they're going to turn them into Countdown and Skystalker. Maybe as a repaint, but since Hasbro never even did any repaints like Metro Titan or Grand Max or RAD Fort Max, I doubt we see anything like Countdown and Skystalker. But other than that, a lot of this we've seen before. and a lot of it's pretty general and not too specific. What do you guys think? Is this all made up? Is this possibly true? Is it just fan speculation? Let me know.